Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money channel. Okay, so has anyone else seen this on Binance? I saw this from the guru of all here on Twitter. Basically the XRP price charts, and then down here, I want to see this listed. You can click on Binance if you do want to see the XRP token listed yet again. So, that brings up the question, how close are we? I mean, how much do these exchanges know? Are they gauging the sentiment? Are they paying attention? I mean, I'm sure they're definitely paying attention to the XRP lawsuit and what's going on with that because, they stand to make money from XRP trading. And I guess they're also trying to gauge sentiment from the consumer, right? Who wants XRP? Who has confidence in the XRP cryptocurrency? And so Binance has now posted this on their Binance.us platform. Of course, XRP delisted from many exchanges in the United States. So I thought this was kind of an interesting telltale sign here of where Binance for sure, but maybe even other cryptocurrency exchanges are with regards to the lawsuit. Fast forward almost 2 years now, guys, and the sentiment regarding XRP is very different today than it was even right after the lawsuit was announced. Who was around for this? Do you guys remember after we saw that huge run up for XRP back in late 2020? We were kind of meandering a bit, forming what was looking like a bullish pennant pattern at that point in time. And then the continuation didn't occur because of the SEC announcement and the lawsuit. It brought price right back down. Of course, XRP did not suffer in the bull run. And now we're close to the final hurrah. I don't know if you guys saw the video I did this morning. I will link it up here in the top right-hand corner. If you're interested, I go over some more information that we've received with regards to the lawsuit. So if you want to keep up on that, take a look at that video. Interesting, though, to see that we're seeing this now from specific cryptocurrency exchanges in the United States. Obviously, they see a vested interest in continuing to list XRP. And so now it sounds like they're gauging the community. They're gauging the crypto community, not just the XRP community, but traders in general. So I wanted to thank the guru of all just for posting that. And this guy's from Stefan Hubert, another interesting chart. I must say, the data is extremely exciting. I'm surprised that no one has ever taken a closer look at this. In red, you can see Ripple's liquid XRP holdings. They have been steadily decreasing since November of 2020. So exactly what they've been saying in their quarterly reports, but you guys can see this in this interactive chart. But now there seems to be some kind of reversal. So here it is, the undistributed supply of XRP held by Ripple specifically, okay? We've also got the distributed supply in this dark greeny color and the escrowed amount in this yellow color here, okay? Going down every single month. As we know, the escrow does release 1 billion XRP into the ecosystem every single month. He continues down here by saying, here, only the data set since the beginning of 2022 is selected, and although the escrow is getting smaller and smaller, the undistributed supply is getting bigger and bigger. At the red line, you can see very well when Ripple sells and buys back. Ripple is now buying back XRP. So you can see down here, it did dip a little bit before Ripple decided to buy back XRP. Again, the undistributed supply here in red on this particular chart. Very interesting observation here. Wheezy at Nerd Nation Unboxed saying, is this in any way related to Ripple purchasing off the secondary market? And Stefan Hubert responding, it is exactly this. Ripple bought back about 500 million XRP since September. That's probably why the price increased and why the circulating supply decreased, though more XRP was released from escrow. And you guys can see that data here. Stefan Hubert points it out, directs us to a link here for that data, data.ripple.com. And of course, this spurs on more questions. So the XRP they are purchasing is not getting locked into escrow contracts by the looks of it. What do you think they could be up to with that XRP? Crypto Superposition down here saying, yeah, that's what I'd like to know. Why buy it back? It's also true that they also only sell to ODL customers for now. So some interesting questions here. Another great observation from Stefan Hubert and another great resource here from data.ripple.com. Again, linked in this tweet thread in the description of this video. So wanted to thank him just for posting that. We're also seeing one of the big institutional brokers, guys, of XRP, Anchorage. They're unveiling a new business to crypto integration platform. Crypto platform Anchorage Digital has launched a new infrastructure offering, Build with Anchorage, to link businesses to cryptocurrencies. Specifically, the service will allow fintechs to use APIs to expand outside the crypto industry by participating in markets, navigating crypto payment gateways, and launching financial products. Diogo Monica, co-founder and president of Anchorage Digital, he stated this: 5 years ago, Anchorage was forged by a demand for secure crypto custody by institutional clients. Security is in our DNA, and we've built that layer into every use case we're announcing today. Today's financial services institutions do not only want to custody their own crypto balance sheets with us, they want to offer crypto products to their customers as well, or use crypto in novel ways. Build with Anchorage enables them to tap into the crypto economy. They see what we see. Every business will be a crypto business. So realizing, obviously, a lot of these institutional guys, a lot of these institutional clients are going to want to not only buy cryptocurrency, but want to have a custody solution. Anchorage, again, decided to custody XRP for institutions, specifically way back in, I think it was 2020. And now they're creating that robust crypto platform. The San Francisco-based company's new offering creates a way for clients to produce their own crypto solutions and launch them to the market. The customizable aspect of this service appeals to innovative fintechs, which have used Build for Anchorage to embed crypto into their platform. So another great update there for cryptocurrency adoption in general. Wanted to thank the Cryptic Poet for posting that. Notice this as well from the Cryptic Poet with regards to VeChain, guys, a new partnership with VeChain. They have partnered with the Sustainable Fashion Forum, so leading enterprise layer 1 blockchain VeChain has announced in a tweet today that they have a partnership with Venice Sustainable Fashion Forum to drive sustainability in fashion supply chains, starting with an event in Venice. Here's a quote: "We're excited to partner with Venice Sustainable Fashion Forum to help drive sustainability in fashion supply chains alongside major global brands and our key channel partner, which is DNV Group." So we're seeing VeChain, you know, counterfeiting was kind of their big focus right at the beginning. So it makes a lot of sense to partner with a lot of these fashion companies, high fashion, right? The Louis Vuitton knockoffs, the Coach knockoffs. I think it was a few years ago that a statistic came out that I think China's #1 export was actually counterfeits. And so VeChain focused on that problem. They realized, look, here's a problem. We can create a solution. So the founders of this company created the VeChain blockchain to track, organize, and manage supply chain activity. The event's focus in Venice will be the future of sustainability in the supply chain. And with VeChain's partnership, now blockchain can accelerate that development. It is worth noting that VeChain has been using its blockchain to support clients looking to move towards more sustainable practices. So also on top of it all, looking to create a more sustainable look on how products are made too, right? Because if you can track how the product is made from inception to, you know, the final retail customer, you know exactly what process it goes through, and, you know, you can manage to see if it is sustainable along the way. So an interesting development here from VeChain. Again, wanted to thank the Cryptic Poet just for posting that. And I noticed in the comment section of the last video I did where I talked a little bit about the Flare network and the airdrop and how it could be postponed till January of 2023, which, I mean, technically is just around the corner. But I noticed a lot of you guys weren't very happy about that, and I think Hugo Fillion from the Flare Networks has noticed the same. He did just post a tweet thread. I understand that some people are frustrated about the delay in distribution. I'm equally, if not more, frustrated. There are so many useful things that myself and the team could be doing rather than liaising with exchanges at this point. So part of the problem is that they had all these partnered exchanges. Some of them actually went out of business over the last year, but also a lot has changed, right? With regards to crypto regs, and these guys have to liaise with all these exchanges because it's taken so long. We have been working to coordinate the distribution with exchanges since late May. There are two things on this that you need to know. There's a high variability of how exchanges operate with respect to projects. So guys, depending on how you custodied your XRP when the snapshot took place, if you had it on a Ledger Nano or something similar, you probably aren't part of this problem. But if you had it custodied on an exchange, well, here are some of the variables that Fillion wants to just let you know about. Some exchanges provide a streamlined and information-rich process to enable projects to understand the variables that matter to the exchange. Others do broadly the opposite. This makes it hard for a team and project to plan around that. He goes on, number two, a distribution of this breadth and magnitude doesn't fit the standard way that exchanges operate. Exchanges are used to operating in their own timetable, and we are asking them to work with us to coordinate in a coordinated manner to the benefit of the community. Naturally, exchanges don't have the same sense of urgency around this as we do. When we announced that we would launch between October and November, so October 24th, which is today, and November the 6th, it was caveated that it was subject to exchange discussions, currently excluding Japanese exchanges, which have their own process. 70% of the tokens going to exchanges will be distributed shortly after TDE. Getting final confirmations from just 3 more exchanges will take this figure to over 94%. He states, I made the decision to push back the distribution for 2 reasons. If there are months between exchange distributions, then recipients at later distributing exchanges will be adversely affected by not having the chance to take part in the FTSO, participate in governance over FIP. So a technical reason there. Or receive the token distribution through the mechanism outlined in FIP.01 if it goes ahead. Then the much bigger reason, although unlikely as the exchanges have shown willing, there is the possibility that an exchange doesn't distribute for a long time or at all. It needs to be strongly noted, whilst the tokens have not been distributed, Flare working together with the community have leverage. After token distribution, this leverage disappears completely. Lastly, although I can certainly appreciate that it may not look like it was from the outside, the team have done a tireless job and have been very successful so far in getting to 70% that will be distributed swiftly after TDE. When and if social pressure needs to be applied, please work with us to get the rest of the way there so that Flare can launch well and the community can get the tokens they deserve. Lastly, January 9th would be the absolute last date for TDE. Come what may, we will do the distribution then. If we can do TDE sooner, we will. I will update you when we have further news or have an action that the community can undertake to help get the distribution out. So that's just the latest statement there from Hugo Fillion, obviously blaming the exchanges. I can see why. I mean, this can't be an easy task. I do understand the frustration for XRP hodlers wanting their Flare Spark tokens. Have been promised them for over a year now, and we still haven't gotten there. But guys, it is just around the corner. We will be getting them soon. Anyway, just thought I would bring you guys that update if you were interested. And IMF Director Kristina Georgieva, just recently, I believe this was a panel discussion that the IMF had last week. She said this, okay, this brought to us by EROP here on Twitter. We know that we need to get more attention to cross-border payments and how we are proposing public investment in the infrastructure of a cross-border payment platform. Note here, she didn't say that they are working with SWIFT, so could she be referring to something new?
We know that we need regulation of crypto. We know that we need to get some more attention to cross-border payments and how we are proposing public investment in the infrastructure of a cross-border payment platform.
Of a cross-border payment platform, not the SWIFT platform, at least not suggesting that specifically. So Kevin XRP asks, just build your CBDC and the cross-border infrastructure and Ripple is all set to handle the cross-border aspect. I don't disagree. Ripple is already set to handle this, has been for years. We know about the partnerships with the IMF, the BIS, for example, obviously the World Economic Forum, which is tied into this as well. So are they raising more public dollars for this type of infrastructure? And is it going into RippleNet specifically? Well, she did not mention SWIFT. And on top of that, we know about all the connections with Ripple and these organizations. So an interesting point here, I wanted to thank Ebrob just for mentioning that. And guys, the reason I mention this is because acknowledging that it has been baked into the cake for a long, long time, I think is becoming more and more, I think, of a widely acceptable point of view. Now, I saw this, guys, from Tiffany Hayden. Is it just me? Or is it a weird coincidence that Chris Larsen, okay, he was the co-founder of Prosper with John Witchell, previously founded a company named X.com in 1994. Now, bear with me on this. If you guys don't remember, I did this video on Chris Larsen and when he was the CEO of a company called Elon, right before he was with Ripple. I pointed out some interesting topics in this video with regards to that connection, Elon, because they were also sued by the SEC. If you guys didn't catch this video, I will link it up here in the top right-hand corner for you. Going back to this, though, Tiff Hayden actually retweeting out her own tweet from just a few days ago. Who was the first person to own X.com? It was registered on April the 2nd, 1993. This is the first available screen capture on the Wayback Machine, and that was from 1996. Elon Musk didn't incorporate X.com until 1999. Things that make you go, So was Chris Larsen connected to X.com, later incorporated by none other than Elon Musk, which also reminded me of this video, guys, that I did about a year ago, okay? I don't know if you guys remember this video. New evidence suggests Elon Musk and Peter Thiel of PayPal and Andreessen Horowitz own 17 million XRP, guys. I'm going to play you a little clip from this video. Again, I did this video about a year ago, September 29th, 2021. Listen to this. I also wanted to bring this up, guys, from Tag. Now, he discovered something that I think a lot of you should be interested in. Does Elon Musk own XRP? This top 1% account holds 17 million XRP and has Elon Musk, Peter Thiel, and Andreessen Horowitz written all over it and has my attention. It was activated by Isaac Newton and has deposits from usernames Musk, Thiel, and Andreessen. So we have the value of this XRP wallet, 17.003 million XRP. This is definitely a whale's wallet. Could it be that these guys own XRP and are just not saying it yet? Well, the thread continues. He says, Andreessen Horowitz, Amosov, Isaac Amosov, Sagan, Carl Sagan, Turing, Alan Turing, Isaac Newton, and Faraday, SpaceX-23 Faraday. If you follow the account ancestry, it leads to activation by OpenCoin/Ripple. We know Musk, Thiel, and Andreessen were early investors in OpenCoin and Ripple, and it looks like it might be within the top 1% of holders of XRP. So just to give you guys some background here, and again, this was back from 2017, so before the height of the bull market. We have Musk here, Thiel here on August 26, 2017, and Andreessen here also on the 26th of August, 2017. Just kind of uncovering some of these facts here. We know, well, some of you may know, some of you may not know, that OpenCoin was the first name that the company was given before it was changed to Ripple. And some of the early investors, as I'd mentioned earlier on in this video, Andreessen Horowitz and the Founders Fund, a venture firm owned by PayPal co-founder Peter Thiel. We also know that Peter Thiel and Elon Musk are thick as thieves. This was from way back in the PayPal era. I'm guessing the late 90s here. We've got Peter Thiel, Elon Musk with their X.com cards. I don't know what that is, but clearly a PayPal product. So anyway, this is just from Lord Vendetta from back in July. Peter Thiel is a big investor in Ripple, and you really think that Elon Musk doesn't know about XRP? Well, regardless of if they are investors in Ripple or not, the question is, do they hold XRP? Are they controllers of this account with over 17 million XRP? You can see here the Musk deposit 8 million, just over 8 million, 3 million over here, and Andreessen with over 6 million XRP. And so here is final account numbers activated with 30 XRP. And so their flare claim is 17.13 million FLR. Their Songbird claim, 2.57 million SGB. Interesting to note, I wanted to thank Tag here at TagXRP here on Twitter. Well, now I know what X.com is. And a very interesting new observation here from Tiffany Hayden. Weird coincidence that Chris Larsen was the first owner, along with co-founder John Witchell, of X.com back in 1994. Before Elon Musk decided to incorporate it in 1999. It all kind of lends more credibility to this theory that Elon Musk, Peter Thiel, and Andreessen Horowitz do own XRP. That's just my opinion, but I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.